Hi, I'm Javon Bailey, and I am a part-time music producer. But what I want to know is what do people think about within the music business, and what makes them want to strive and achieve their goals. This is Music Frontline. I want to ask the question, what does music mean to people? So I will be going around asking two people about the profession of music and what it means to them, and what do they want to get out of it. And I'm going to be interviewing Daryl Carnegie about his profession as a DJ. So Daryl, what made you want to become a DJ?
Well, I grew up in a music family and the old singers, good singers. It always been my heart desire to sing. Then later on I changed my mind from singing. And then I just started to selecting music instead of being a singer. So I enjoy doing my mix. And in my country, what you call DJ here, right? DJ in Jamaica is like somebody who sing like Beanie Man, Bounty Killer and all them man, right? So we say selector. That's what DJ here means in Jamaica.
Okay.
A selector. So I become a selector from a very young age.
How long have you been DJing for?
From the age of 14, and I'm now 50.
That's-
I'm now 51, still have my swag, still doing my doing my things,
Yeah, that's quite a long time. How long did it take you to learn how to mix different songs?
Well, when you're a little youth, when you're very young, and watching other DJ doing stuff, and it's like it become a part of you. So for me, it didn't take a long time because I keep using my hands and surface and
Yeah.
doing my thing. So the first time doing it on a turntable, to me it was like 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah. What music influenced you to mix? So like, what songs do you like to mix the most?
Well, playing hip hops and it's when you're not mixing hip hop and scratching in with hip hops and all them type of tunes like certain R&Bs and it doesn't sound right. So you have to be doing a little bits into it,
Yeah.
But otherwise, reggae music are my favorite things then.
Okay. At the start of the interview, I asked Daryl what made him want to become a DJ. He then replied by saying that he came from a family who was a big part of music, in which most of them are singers. As I finished my interview with Daryl, he said that he loves his work and he's not interested in the money, as he believes that if you are just interested in getting paid, you're not really interested in the job. The thing I really want to get out of music producing is I want to be able to inspire people and get people I want to basically make people love producing, and I want them to be able to get get inspiration from me, so they can get into a profession which in some people's minds think it's actually really hard, but to be honest, music producing in its own right, it's not a hard thing to do. It's something you can get into regardless of how old you are. There's loads of videos on YouTube what I've seen for a long time where there's been producers who are younger than me, and like they've been able to make music and that's just down to basically just using normal software, just going on there, just messing around with stuff, and they've been able to create some good stuff. So I think producing can be done in anyone's hands. You don't have to have musical talent to do that. You can just go into it, and it's something what anyone can be inspired by. So I think that as me as a person, I want people to look at my music and look for what it is, and basically just and draw that inspiration so they can create something probably even better, or or even remix my own stuff. And I would love people to do that. That's just something what I think is great, because when you have one person doing one thing and then you have someone remix a track, to be honest, it's actually a good thing too, because it sounds like it's just something what's really, really detailed and really better. Because basically improving your track even better than what you would expect it to do. So producing is my passion, and that's something I would love to continue. Okay, today I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Bantan from Culture House Productions. He's a new starter in the biz, but I want to see what his concept's on. So let's go see him. Hi, Mr. Bantan.
How you doing,
It's
man?
good to meet you.
All right, man. Welcome to Culture House, man.
Yeah, it's good to interview. I'm going to ask you some questions.
No problem.
How did you get into music?
Well, the music business is always been the thing I've always loved. I mean, getting into it, it's been in me anyway. I mean, my father was a musician. They had a band named The Favorites back in the day. You know, Lucius, Morris, some other guys. And from they played music, I've always been around it. So it's not like me, just how did I get into it? It's playing music, I've just known how to do it. I'm not the greatest, I don't really know how to read music. I just play. Over the years, just learn. And you come with a style, a concept, how you feel that you want music to sound like. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their styles, and I have mine, and obviously some of the people in Culture House have theirs, so we mix it together, and then we come up with a nice little thing. But generally, it was through the family anyway, so it's inherited, and you know, it's just one of those things that you just like to do.
Which artist inspires you within your music?
Well, I think all the greats inspire me. You know, Dennis Brown's, you know, Gregory Isaacs, you know, Almighty bless them. You know, some of the younger cats, you know, I like them too. You know, but generally, the more realer, the studio ones, I love the studio one classics. You know, the Treasure House. I always go after that Culture House. Me, Jam always do music like that. Love making music like that, reproducing it, and getting other people on those tracks. You know, but generally the older type of music. You know, I'm an older man. You know, so I appreciate that when it comes down to the music that's now. You know, the Bashmans, those sorts of music, those sorts of feel. You know, it's not like I'm always with the Bashman. You know what I mean? You know, I think that's for the younger generations, but they've got some good tracks out there.
When I interviewed Brian Bailey, I asked him how did he get into music. He then said that he was brought around it, and his father was a musician and was in a band called The Favorites. Moreover, this made him want to follow in his footsteps. Okay, my short music journey has come to an end, but I hope that anyone out there can find their creative passion